Yo, what's going on, man? So check it. There's been 90 full speed tracks since Trackmania came out 3 years ago. And this got me wondering, yeah, what are the best full speed tracks in Trackmania 2020? So fuck it, I went and made a top 10. Check it. Right, so at number 10, yeah, I've got Apricot by Slump. This is from the 25th of January 2023, yeah, and it's down as beginner difficulty. I mean, maybe I'm just a beginner, but this was quite difficult for me, man, especially this first wall ride. You've got to hit it low, stay high. It's a really, really weird one. Check this track. This was a part that I massively struggled with. That last bit before the exit, and that risky there, man. I didn't even go for it, but anyway, on to the next one. Number 9, this is Aurora Orientalis MTC by Daxstone. This is from the 30th of January 2022, and this is down as intermediate difficulty. Now, the only reason I put this in here is because it's like a bobsled track, but without the bobsled. It's just got these weird, like, roller coaster tracks that you've, like, watch this on the right now. It's sick, man. Really, really, really cool track. I mean, some of these, yeah, that I've put in here probably aren't the best, like the top 10, but they're the ones that I found, like, the most fun. This is tricky, man. The dirt on either side makes it really hard to get through here. I had to release acceleration a couple of times, but these sidewalls here, these are a fucking right laugh. Oh, this is tricky at the end here. There's a little gap on the right. It's really, really annoying. Anyway, next one. Number 8, yeah, this is called Crowd Favourite by a guy called Entry Lag. Now, I don't know about this guy, I never heard of him before, but I've noticed that I like this guy's tracks, man. There's a few of them that feature by the guy on here. This is from the 25th of May 2022, and it's down as intermediate. Big loop-the-loop into a wall ride, man. Really, really sick track this. It looks good as well, really vibrant. I haven't picked out the most difficult tracks, man, but these are really, really good. Every single one on here that's featured is definitely worth trying, and it doesn't matter how simple they are. You find yourself going back trying to cut time off again and again, and the golds aren't that easy to get, in my opinion. That bit there where you go up and into a follow-over is really, really difficult, by the way. Anyway, number 7, this is a track called Boxed FS, again by Entry Lag. This is from the 27th of March 2021, and this is down as intermediate. That first entry there is so difficult. You've got to clear this full jump, land. Well, I didn't even get it correct then. And this is all full speed, obviously, all the way through here. Not the most difficult track at all, but this is one of the most enjoyable ones. I think I like this a lot, especially the grass sections in between. Kind of switched it up a little bit. This is a part that I found really difficult. Up and then left, man, it really went against like the coordination that I had pre-planned in my head. The muscle memory just did not want to go there. That is a naughty finish. I left that in just so you can see how much of a fuck up this is. You've got to get that right and then let go of acceleration to get through. It's crazy. Anyway, this next one, number 6, this is called Blood Rush Inception by DJ AQK. This is from the 31st of July 2021, and it's down as an intermediate again. I put this in because the wall rides are fucking nuts. Look at this. Really, really liked this one. Visually, it's good as well. I like all the red. I don't know why, but I like this a lot. I like this as well. You've got to go up and then back down. If you don't, you jump and you mess up the entire run. It's got quite a few gravity sections in it as well, which make it kind of cool. This is a bit I found really difficult. It takes you upside down and you've got to hit a quick right now. Really, really weird one towards the end. This next one that's at number 5, yeah, is just 2 exclamation marks by a guy called Spacco from the 16th of December 2022. This is down as a beginner track, but I really enjoyed it, man. I haven't really gone for what difficulty. I just went for the ones that I enjoyed the most. Can I just point out as well that there's a lot of tracks in here. There's a good 30 or 40 that are worth a mention. These are not necessarily the best 10 out of the 90 tracks, not at all. I've just picked out my 10 favourites. I probably could have put a video of 30 different tracks together, because look at this, look at this. This is wicked. Beginner or not, it's a fucking naughty track. That is a really tricky jump as well, by the way. And finish. Now, number 4, yeah, is a more recent track. This is called Desert Line, yeah. It's by a guy called Quasi TM. This is from the 25th of August 2023, so only like a couple months ago. Really, really cool track. It's just a straight line with a ton of obstacles in the way. Different sections, plastic, dirt, and there's some really tricky bits in it, man. You've got to be really level through all the jumps, and there's a really tricky bit coming up, this bit here, man. You got to get the transition perfect. Bam, and it's really, really rough. You can notice that I've got number 2 on the top of my car, because this was a hard time to beat. I already set a really good time on this. Barely made the finish line as well. Boom, on a little risky at the end. At number 3, this is called It's a Bit Windy Up Here by a guy called Afro Snail. This is from the 17th of October 2022, and it's down as beginner. I just like how it looks, to be perfectly honest with you. I like the way that you have to get in on the left, boom, minimize airtime, straight over to the left, follow it through on a wall ride. It's quite simple, but again, I enjoyed it a lot, man. I think this featured in the Full Speed Cup that I did the other day, actually, with all the different subscribers. It went really well. I wish I'd have practiced a little bit more, but I decided to leave it, you know, unpracticed. Oh, that transition there is so difficult. This loop, the loop is sick. I remember why I put this in now. It's just a really enjoyable track, and when you get it right, it feels good, man. This is quite a simple finish, over to the right, and you're done. Now, number 2, I really enjoyed this track. This is called Mystic Rush, yeah, by BE Doomsday. It's from the 16th of May 2022, and it's down as intermediate. This took a few times to get right, man, but honestly, I think this is one of the most enjoyable ones. The reason it didn't make the top spot is because number 1 is just a really, well, I'll tell you about it when I get there, but this, the scenery, the loops, the wall rides, everything makes this an absolutely mental track. Watch this. Ha! What a crazy section. Again, it's just wall rides and loops for fun. Really enjoyable track. Hard to get right, but once you've got it right, man, you can find yourself knocking tenths of seconds off every single run. And then, boom, straight for the risky. But anyway, number 1, this is like a theme track. It's called Speed Highway by Mini Mariner, and it's clearly a theme track from Sonic. It reminds me of Sonic Adventure. It reminds me of every Sonic the Hedgehog game I've ever played. Even the checkpoints make the fucking the checkpoint noise from Sonic. And I think this track is more about nostalgia for me than anything. It just looks wicked. The checkpoint sounds just, oh my god, wicked. The only thing that it needed is the fucking Sega soundtrack. Sega! And that would have been it. But yeah, I'm never going to turn up my nose up at a Sonic theme track, man. This is fucking wicked. It's a very long track as well. I think it's like 1:10 or more. Really difficult, really hard. A lot of ways to fuck up, man. This is down as an intermediate as well, which I'm not too sure about. There's a lot of parts in this track where you think that it's over. You think the track's finished, and then boom, watch this little spiral to the end. Mental. Anyway, seeing as you've stayed till the last track and number 1, I've got a bonus track for you. This is, if you want to send your eyes, absolutely mental. This is called Light Rider by a guy called Nibbles Me Kibbles. It's from the 5th of January 2023, and it's down as intermediate. But to me, this is the one that you want to play if you want to send yourself crazy for about 15 minutes. The platforms are hard to see. It's not the easiest to figure out where you're going, but once you get it right, you can find yourself pushing speeds on a track that you can barely see. This is more of a troll track to me, but I found it really entertaining, and I spent far more time on it than I thought I was going to do. I think I spent like an hour on here. But yeah, I think this is definitely worth a look, by the way. If you like full speed tracks and you fancy a challenge, this really is one of the better ones. But yeah, man, I appreciate your time in it. I appreciate anybody who watches this video, man. Took me a while to put together as well. I had to play 90 tracks to get through this, so if you like it, give it a like, man. Really do appreciate it. If you want another one of these top 10 videos, man, leave a comment and let me know. I will get on it. But yeah, man, take it easy. Have a nice day, man.